welcome to my channel. My name is Lynn and I'm the Lancashire Stitcher. Today is Saturday the 16th of April 2022, Easter Saturday, and this is Flosstube number 43. If you're new here, welcome. This is a channel mainly about cross stitch, but I do include other crafts sometimes, and if you're returning, welcome back. It's lovely to be chatting with you all again. I've had a really odd few weeks. It's been very busy. Lots of good things happening, but yeah, odd few weeks. So I'll talk about it all during the course of the video. So let's get on with some stitching. So I've got a couple of finishes to show you. My first finish is one of my letters of the month pieces for April, and I'm really sorry it's not been washed or ironed, and it's Warmth in Palms Robin by RTO. I do love this design. That little robin is so cute, and the hand is just backstitch. Did take a while to do that hand, but it's done now. And yeah, I love it. So yeah, finished. That's a finish. So there we go. That's that one. So this was a kit from RTO. Yeah. There we go. Somebody asked me where you can get it in the UK, and I know Arts and Designs had it. I'm not sure if they've still got it, but they did have it. So yeah, I'll put a link down below for that. The other finish was also a new start. It's Jingleberry by Erica Michaels, and I bought the fabric on the retreat last weekend. So it was like I just had to start it, and it didn't take very long to finish. Just took me over 2 days. Don't think I need my board for this one, and there we go. So this fabric is 28 count Miss Scarlet by Sparklies. It's a lovely colour, nice red with some little faint orangey bits in it. And yeah, it's really nice. The design is stitched using Weeks Dye Works and Gentle Arts threads, and I'm going to finish it as the upright berry there. So I need to get some of the Lady Dot Creates chenille and then some of the little tiny bells to finish it, and then I'll be doing it as the upright berry. So yeah, I do like that design, it's lovely. Yeah, that's that one. So, and then I've got another new start. I've only started it this morning, but I'm going to show it because it's fabric that I bought at the retreat. So it's Puntini Quiet Place. I've been wanting to start this for a while, and I'll talk about why I've been starting things in later on. But yeah, and fold it up so you can see without me using the board. There we go, that's the start I've got. So this fabric, it was on the D-stash table at the retreat. They had a D-stash, so if you had anything you wanted to sell, you could take it. And I saw this fabric and I thought that's ideal for this design. It's like a very light green, and it's like a hint of grey there as well. It's like a grey green. And it's 32 count by Zweigart, and it's linen. So that's as much as I know, that's all it said. And as you can see, I've got a needle minder there from the retreat. Denkai Designs made 3 special needle minders for the retreat. I bought 2 and I gave one away, which I'll talk about later. This one has a picture of a cat, and it's got a quote by Albus Dumbledore in Harry Potter. It does not do to dwell on dreams and forget to live. So yeah, I just thought, yeah, that's a lovely needle minder. So that's my memento of the weekend. So yeah, so that's Quiet Place by Puntini. And then my whips. So I've not stitched on Lady of the Flag over the last couple of weeks. You may remember my last video was filmed on Monday, so there's only been one Sunday in between then and now. And it was the day I came home from the retreat, and by the time I got home it was tea time, and yeah, I wasn't in any fit state to work on Lady of the Flag, so there's no progress on that for this time. will be on next one. So my first whip is going to be my Royal Holiday, and as you'll see in a second, I'll get my board so you can see. There we go. As you can see, that wreath is done. The wreath is finished. I was so happy to finish that wreath at the retreat. I had a goal on the retreat to finish the wreath and the candle, and I did it. So, and then I've stitched on her since and finished this ribbon and carried on a little bit with the dress. So I do need to put her in some bigger Q-snaps now, because she's getting you know, it's getting where I need to move down on her, so I need some bigger Q-snaps for her. So this is being stitched on 32 count Dusky Rose Murano Regana by Pole Stitches, and I'm stitching it as part of the USNZ Royal Holiday SAL, along with Amy Globetrotting Stitcher, Sarah Stitch Addict, Nancy Duquette, Kate the Scottish Stitcher, and Andreas, and links to all those people will be down below in the box. So yeah, I'm loving stitching her. So yeah, there we go. And somebody asked me on the retreat if I'm beading at the end, and yes I am. Designs like this where they're quite large, I always do the beading at the end, because then you're not damaging any beads and they're not wicking themselves loose or anything like that. So yeah, there we go. So that's Royal Holiday. And then my next whip is going to be my Mill Hill Monday piece, which is Wanda's Wands. So yeah, and as you will see, I've got quite a bit of progress on it. So there we go. So again, I've been stitching down here at the bottom. I've done this window here with the cat, and I've done the moon up here, even though I keep calling it the sun, and it's the moon. So yeah, it's very bright, but yeah, there's beads in there you might be able to see. Yeah, it's gorgeous design this, I do love it. There we go. And then my next whip is Queen Sari by Bella Filipina. This is the other Letters of the Month piece for April. You might be able to hear the fan in the background. It is quite warm today, so I've got the fan on. So apologies if you can hear that. But yeah, Queen Sari by Bella Filipina. I stitched on this at the retreat, and then I've done a bit since then as well. And that is what I've got done so far. So as you can see, I've got a pink edge in here, which when I was stitching it I thought it looks a bit odd that it's next to the orange, and there's pink here as well. But then I put the Krynic in, the purple Krynic, which is there and there, and I just thought, yeah, that looks better. And then I've started on the skin here as well, the neck and the shoulders. I thought I'll go up and do a head first. So yeah, this fabric is 32 count Abyss Murano Regana by Pole Stitches. So yeah, lots of nice colours in this. I'm just going to turn that fan off because it's getting a bit noisy now. There we go. Right, so there we go. So next one is my travel stitch, although I've not stitched it as a travel stitch over the past couple of weeks because I've not actually been at the library due to the various hospital appointments and the retreat. And it's a knitter's sampler by October Haze Fibre Arts. So yeah, I've been stitching on this over the past day or two, and my board. That is what I've got done so far. The bar at the top of the Q-snap's just over the top of it, but yeah, that's what I've got done so far. So yeah, it only uses a few colours. This it uses Weeks Dye Works and Gentle Arts. So yeah, it's a nice design. So that's my knitter's sampler. Yep, there we go. This is just antique white 32 count Belfast linen. I think it's linen. It's supposed to be linen. I think it is, yeah. Okay. And that's all my whips. let's move that off my notes so we can see what I'm doing. So there are my whips and my new starts and my finishes. So right, let's do the giveaway winner. So on my last video I was giving away this, Climbing the Trellis by Blackbird Designs, and you had to say the word Blackbird. And the winner of this is Beverly Garden. So congratulations, Beverly. If you contact me, my information is down below. You can either message me or email me and I'll get it in the post to you as soon as possible. And I know the winner of my last giveaway has emailed me, and I've not managed to get it in the post yet due to various things going on, but I will get it in the post after the bank holiday weekend. So yeah, so there's the winner. So congratulations, Beverly. I will get that in the post to you as soon as possible. And I do have another giveaway at the end of my video. So now then, the retreat. Right. Oh, it is warm in here today. The retreat. So it was the Not Only But Also Mirabilia retreat last weekend in Northampton at a hotel called Sedgebrook Hall. It's a lovely hotel. It's the same place I was in last October when I went on the retreat, and a lot of the same people were there, so it was nice. Didn't suffer too much with my anxiety, so it was nice. It was a nice weekend. There was various enabling going on. There was a competition and I entered 2 pictures into the competition. There was my Mermaids of the Deep Blue and also my Trick or Treat Fairy. I didn't win, but I didn't expect to. It was my first competition and there were some really nice designs. I'll put some pictures up. Hopefully I'll have put pictures up to show you things that were going on. There was also a finishing table, so people could take finishes that they wanted to show, and there were people who'd brought a pile of Mirabilias that had been finished and then they've just been, you know, they've not framed them or anything, they just had them in a pile, and there were some gorgeous ones. And I have taken some close-up videos which I'll put at the end of this video to show you, because when you see them in real life they are gorgeous. When you see the pictures on the front of the charts, it's nothing compared to seeing them in real life. And I've taken some pictures which I'll have put up, but again they're nothing compared to seeing them in real life, so hopefully the videos will give you a better idea. A lot of the finishes were by Ina, I think it is, and Mel, and also there were some finishes by Gretchen. I'll put links to those people down below for Instagram so you can see them. But yeah, and there was a gorgeous one that it's Petal Fairy. I'll put a picture up there now of Petal Fairy, but it was a conversion. I think that was Ina's, and it was a pink and purple conversion, and I just loved it. So yeah, that's next. That is next for me, Petal Fairy. So yeah, so yeah, and I'll be doing it in the pink and purple conversion if I can find it. So yeah, there were lots of other stitches there. I shall name a few. There was Noreen, there was Gina, Zarina, who else? Lisa. Who else was there? Good grief. Gabriella, Gretchen, Mel, Ina. There were lots of people. The people who I know faces, but I can't remember the names. So, you know, I spoke to a lot of people, but yeah, I'm sorry if I've forgotten your names. Denkai Designs was there, Charisse, Kate Sparkleys was there. You know, there were lots of people, and it was a really nice weekend. So yeah, there was also shops, Hawkins Hobbies, which was Zarina, Denkai Designs, I've already mentioned, Sparkleys, Fabrics, Marnie's Mixed Bag was there on Saturday, and then there was the D-stash table that I've mentioned about. I got a piece of fabric from there, so yeah, there was all sorts. So yeah, it was lovely. So the opportunity to meet other stitchers was really nice, and to see what they were stitching on and get ideas of things that I want to stitch on next. So yeah, it was really good. another highlight of the weekend, which I mentioned in my last video, was meeting Amy, Globetrotting Stitcher. She came over, she actually flew over on Friday from Seattle in the US, and I picked her up from Northampton train station and took her to the hotel, and then she joined in with the retreat, and then until Saturday night. She stayed until about 9 o'clock Saturday night, and then I took her back to the station because she had to go back to London for work purposes for Sunday. But yeah, it was really lovely to meet her. If you've ever watched the videos, she's as natural in real life as she is on her videos. So yeah, lovely to meet her. It was really nice, and we had a really good chat over the weekend, and she got to meet other stitchers as well. I got to see her finished Royal Holiday, and she got to see mine. Not finished, obviously. But yeah, it was really lovely to meet her, and I hope to meet her again at some point. But yeah, it's really nice to meet other stitchers and other FLOSSTUBERS. So yeah, and I said about buying 2 different needle minders. I bought one for Amy and I gave it to her, and she gave me this when I left her at Northampton station. Oh, it's twisted a little bit. She got me this scissor keep from the shop. So yeah, I did say I like reds and purples, and that's got purples in it. So yeah, so thank you, Amy. So yeah, it was really nice. I really enjoyed meeting her and seeing what she was stitching on and talking about her experiences with Flosstube. And yeah, and it was funny because I posted a picture on the Saturday night after I dropped her off at Northampton. I put a picture up of myself and her showing our Royal Holidays, and then on Sunday somebody came up to me and said, I didn't realise who it was. I didn't realise it was Globetrotting Stitcher. And I said, well, it wasn't like I was going to go, here's Globetrotting Stitcher. You know, it was just, yeah, it was just, that's how it was. Some people recognised her and were chatting to her, but other people were just sort of like, yeah, they didn't realise who it was. So yeah, it was a lovely weekend, and I really enjoyed it. So I've got some stash that I bought at the retreat. And the first one, you know, I've not got enough Mirabilias, obviously. As you know, I've got loads. But I had to buy this one, Bluebeard's Princess, because I saw it stitched up, finished, and I loved it. And so, yeah, I had to buy the chart. And somebody was stitching it, and I said, oh, that hair is gorgeous on there. And they said, yeah, but it's really hard. Because you think it's going to be something like water lilies, but it's not. It's all different shades of DMC in that hair. So yeah, it's fine. That's fine. So yeah, so I had to buy that. I would have bought Petal Fairy, but they didn't have it. The only one I could find was a kitted up version. I don't buy kitted up versions of charts. I have enough stash, thank you. So yeah, so there we go. So I bought that, and then I bought, sorry for the crackling, I bought this fabric to go with it. It's Sparkly's Rainforest, 32 count linen. That's what I'm going to do that on. So yeah. And then I also bought this fabric, Sparkly's Aries, 32 count linen. And I'm going to do at the Met on this. I'll put a picture up. There was a version of At the Met done on red fabric on one of the Facebook groups, and I'll put a picture up. I can't remember whose it was, so I'll put the name up as well. And I just thought, yeah, I've got to do it on that. I've got to do it on a red fabric. So I bought this fabric to do At the Met on. Crackly bags. And then the other fabric, I actually bought this for my daughter. My daughter's ordered herself Andromeda Mirabilia chart, so I said I'd have a look for some fabric for her, and I bought her this. It's Eclipse by Sparkly's, and it's 28 count even weave. So I thought, yeah, it would be nice on that. And anyway, I brought it home and gave it to my daughter, and she's decided, oh no, it's a bit too, it's got like a hint of purple in it. It's a bit too purpley, and there's purple in Andromeda, like a lilac colour. so she's decided it's not for her, so she's giving it me back. So I've got another piece of fabric now. So yeah, I've got that one as well. And then I also bought the fabric for the Jingleberry, the Miss Scarlet, and also the D-stash piece. So that was the stuff I bought. And then there was also a tombola and a raffle. Keep mixing up which was which. One of them was for big prizes. I think that was the raffle. You know, they had a kitted up version of Lady of the Flag and a kitted up version of Seaside Kingdom as prizes for that. And I didn't win anything on that, but it was to raise money for a lady. So yeah, I did buy tickets. But then the other one, it was like £1 for 3 tickets, and I won 3 prizes out of 6 tickets. I won a candle, I won a box of chocolates, and then I won this, Mirabilia's baby boat. And I already have this chart. As you can see, the raffle ticket's still there, and it's all sealed up at the back. So I already have this chart, so I'm going to give this one away. So yeah, it uses DMC, Mill Hill beads and Mill Hill crystal treasures, and then there's a piece, and then it says about Whisper, Rainbow Gallery Whisper. So yeah, so I'm going to give this away this time. So if you'd like to win this, please say the word baby, B-A-B-Y, baby, in your comment on this video, and I'll draw it on my next video, which I've not even looked when my next video is going to be. Looking at my calendar, it's going to be around the 30th. I'm sure there's something, yeah, I'm out on the 30th. I'm not going to say where I'm going, but yeah, I know I'm away. I'm not here on the 30th, so it won't be the 30th. It could be the 1st, might be the 2nd, because it's going to be a bank holiday weekend. So yeah, it's going to be the weekend of the 30th of April that I do my next video. So if you comment before the 30th of April, saying the word baby, B-A-B-Y, and I'll draw it whenever I do my video. Okay, so as I said, it's a sealed up version of Baby Boat. So if somebody can win that. So that's my giveaway for this video. Okay. So yeah, that's that. So yeah, it was a fantastic weekend, loved it. And yeah, I'm going again in October to the Mirabilia retreat, and then I'm thinking next year I might have a change and go to a different sort of retreat, but I'm not sure yet, not sure which one. So I'll have to have a look. Okay, so I've no knitting to show this week. As I said, I've not been at the library in the last 2 weeks because of various hospital appointments. Walking wise, the only walking I've done is the walk I actually led myself. I did a recce of it, so where you go around the walk yourself to check there's nothing that's going to affect the walkers. And then on Tuesday, just gone, I actually led the walk. It was nice. It was raining when we set off. One of those things. I can't do anything about the weather. But it was a lovely walk. It did turn out really nice. 18 of us did the walk, so yeah, I was really happy with how it went. So yeah, everybody said they'd enjoyed it, so yeah. So that's the only walking I've done. I was supposed to be on a walk today. There was a 10-mile walk today that I was hoping to be on, but yeah, I had surgery on Wednesday. Today's Saturday. It was just a procedure, but they did end up cutting something out, which has gone off to be tested. But the doctor doesn't think it's anything nasty. His words, not mine. So yeah, but I've not been very well since Wednesday. I didn't get home until 7:30 on Wednesday night after the surgery, and then on Thursday I started with pain in my shoulder, and yeah, the surgery wasn't anywhere near my shoulder, but I was getting really bad pain in my shoulder, and I'm still getting a little niggle. It's more in my back than in my shoulder, but it did start off up here and it worked its way down. I've been told it's the effects of anaesthetic, so I'm not sure, but yeah, it was really painful, and the doctor had prescribed me some codeine, and I did wonder why I'd been given this codeine, because yeah, I wasn't getting pain from the surgery site, but yeah, I'm assuming it's because of this. So yeah, I've not been able to do very much for the last few days through being in pain and being on codeine. If you've had codeine, it makes you feel a bit drowsy and yeah, a bit odd. So yeah, it's basically I've stitched for the past 2 days. Today's the first day I feel anything like normal. But yeah, it was like, there's no way I'm doing a 10-mile walk when I'm only just starting to feel okay. So yeah, considering I was thinking Thursday day of rest, Friday back to normal, yeah, no, that's not happened. So yeah, it's been a really odd week. But yeah, the surgery itself was fine, and I thought it was really odd when they did the anaesthetic, you know, when they put the cannula in the back of your hand. I do remember the last time I had anaesthetic, they had you counting backwards from 10 as you were going to sleep. But this time it was like this guy was talking to me and he asked me a really odd question. I can't even remember what it was, but I seem to remember something about pillows, and the next thing I knew, I was waking up in recovery. And I said, I don't even remember going to sleep. And she said, oh, it's good stuff these days, you know, this anaesthetic. And I'm like, yeah, it was, obviously. So, yeah. But yeah, the surgery itself was fine. It's just been, since then, it's just been feeling a bit rough and sore in my back. But yeah, hopefully that will sort out a lot of my health problems. But we'll see how time takes it. It's like I say, it's just been a wild couple of weeks. So but yeah, it's been hectic, but it's been apart from the surgery bit, it's been nice. It's been a lovely couple of weeks. Done things that I've not done before and got to meet people I've not met before. So yeah, it's been nice. I also got to make cakes. On Monday, I did my bit as hostess at the WI, the Women's Institute, and I made some cupcakes. I'll put pictures up of them. I made some lemon drizzle cupcakes, Cadbury's chocolate cupcakes, and some Biscoff cupcakes. And they seemed to go down really well. So yeah, that was Monday. Monday was baking, Tuesday was walking, and then Wednesday was hospital. So yeah, this week's just gone by in a blur, really. When I thought I've got to do my video, it was like, it doesn't feel like 2 weeks since I did it. But yeah, it's been virtually 2 weeks since I did my last video. So yeah, here I am. So yeah, I think that's about it for today. I've shown you everything I needed to show you. And then hopefully next time, in 2 weeks' time, I'll have a few more things to talk about and show you. I'm trying to think what I've got coming up over the next 2 weeks, because all it's been is this week. Now it's this week's over, it's like, right, I don't know what I'm doing now. It's Easter this weekend. So, yeah, I don't think I've got any. I know I've got a nice walk coming up next weekend. If the weather needs to be fine for it, otherwise they said we're not doing it. If the weather's not fine, we're not doing it, because apparently it's quite a challenging climb and the views are fantastic, but it needs to be nice, otherwise you don't see anything. It's a waste of time. So hopefully I'll get to do that walk next Saturday. The weekend after, yeah, I'm out on the Saturday. Can't think what else is going on, but yeah, hopefully back to normal after Monday, because Monday's the bank holiday. Hopefully it's back to normal, hopefully, because I am getting quite a backlog of orders now for my business, so I need to get cracking with those. So yeah, because I've not been able to do anything this week. But yeah, so happy Easter, happy stitching, look after yourselves, be kind, always be kind. You never know what anybody's going through, believe me, I know. And bye for now.